You ever use the Wi-Fi at a coffee shop and just get that feeling that you're being watched? Or maybe you've tried to stream a show only to get blocked because you're in the wrong country. Ugh, it feels like everyone these days, from your internet provider to hackers and advertisers, wants a peek at what you're doing online. But what if? What if you could just become invisible? It's a really fair question. Who is watching? Because online it often feels like we're all on a public stage. But what if you could just throw on an invisible cloak? Or, create a secret private tunnel just for your internet traffic? Well, that is the promise of a VPN, a virtual private network. And in the next few minutes, we are going to pull back the curtain and show you exactly how it works its magic. Okay, so to really get the solution, you first have to understand the problem. To appreciate why VPN is so powerful, we need to take a quick look at your normal, everyday internet connection and see just how exposed it really is. So every time you go online, the path is pretty much the same. Your device, whether it's your phone or your laptop, connects to your internet service provider, or ISP, like Comcast or AT&T. Your ISP is basically the gateway that connects you to the rest of the internet. Every single thing you do flows right through them. Think of it this way. Without a VPN, your internet traffic is like sending a postcard. Seriously, anyone who handles it can just flip it over and read it. That includes your ISP. They can see your unique IP address, which is kind of like your online street address, every website you visit, and how long you stay there. And all that data, you better believe it can be logged, sold, or used to build a pretty detailed profile on you. Okay, so that's the exposed postcard. Now let's talk about sealing it inside a locked envelope. This is the first and maybe the most important job of a VPN, creating a secure, private tunnel that shields your data from, well, everyone. And the core of this whole thing is something called encryption. The moment you flip on a VPN, your data isn't a postcard anymore. It gets scrambled into unreadable code. It's just pure gibberish to anyone who tries to peek. Now, your ISP can still see the locked envelope. They know you're sending something, but they have absolutely no idea what's inside or where it's really going. But sealing the envelope is only half the magic. The second, and I think equally brilliant part, is the digital disguise. A VPN doesn't just hide your data, it actually hides you. So like we mentioned, your IP address is basically your home address online. It's this unique identifier that tells websites and services where you're connecting from in the world. It's just fundamental to how the whole internet works. And here is the crucial swap. A VPN doesn't just hide your IP address, it completely replaces it. Your encrypted data travels to a VPN server, which could be anywhere in the world you choose. Then, when it goes out to a website, it uses the server's IP address. So to the rest of the internet, it looks like you're browsing from a totally different place. All right, let's put it all together. Because you're using the VPN server's IP address, your real one is completely invisible. Your entire digital footprint now seems to be coming from London or Tokyo or wherever that server you chose happens to be. So to every website, every advertiser, and every tracker trying to follow you, your real street address has just vanished. You're a digital ghost. So that's the how. It's some pretty clever tech for sure. But why does it matter? I mean, what's the actual payoff for you? This is where it gets really good. This whole setup delivers two massive payoffs. First, you've got privacy and security. When you're on public Wi-Fi, say at an airport, your data is extremely vulnerable. A VPN encrypts that connection, protecting you from hackers. It also keeps your browsing totally private from your own ISP. And second, freedom and access. By making it look like you're browsing from another country, you can get around those annoying content not available in your region messages and unlock a much more open internet. Of course, all this power really depends on choosing the right tool. Not all invisible cloaks are created equal, and picking a trustworthy VPN provider is absolutely key to making sure your data is actually, protected. So what makes a good VPN? For me, there are three things that are totally non-negotiable. First, a strict no logs policy. This is the big one. It just means the VPN provider promises not to record what you do. If there's no record, it can't be stolen or handed over to anyone. Second, you absolutely need strong encryption. Think of it as the digital version of a bank vault door. And finally, you need fast servers because, let's be real, privacy shouldn't mean slowing your internet to a crawl. Ultimately, a VPN is so much more than just an app. It's a fundamental shift in how you use the internet. It reroutes, it encrypts, and it masks your digital life, giving you this powerful shield for your privacy and a key to unlock a more open web. It really is your invisible cloak for the digital world. And that's how a VPN works. It's pretty powerful stuff, right? So I'm curious, what's your biggest privacy concern online? Are you worried about public Wi-Fi, maybe those creepy trackers, or something else entirely? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. Thanks so much for watching.